Welcome back. This is Yingge from Art of the Brush. Recently, I have been painting plum blossoms. So today I want to share with you how to add the heart of the flower and to paint the stamens. To paint the stamens, we always use dry and darker ink. So here I'm using a small brush. That's from the 4 Gentlemen brush set, which we can find the link in the description. So I test and see how wet my brush is. So I'm happy it's not very runny. So I add a circle in the middle of the flower. That's the heart of the flower. The center can be slightly darker, as this is that's the heart of the flower. Just be mindful of the position of each flower and where the heart, the center, will be. As it's fully opened, it's right in the center. However, if this one is folding up like a cup, the flower centers falls right deep in the middle. Now we will add stamens. It's a very small movement. However, we will remember each movement is a brush stroke. So we take our time and one time each stroke. With my brush moving from top down, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then go to the other side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It can be very meditative. We just take our time and one stroke each time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And take your time. When the flower is facing back, sometimes it can see on the edge a few stamens. When I move my brush, it's actually my whole arm has a movement. So the movement, not just created by my fingers, however, the movement comes from my arm. Breathe naturally. And enjoy. When we breathe and enjoy, the time stopped. We're not worrying. The next task, we just enjoy drawing each line. After the stamens has been placed around the heart of the flower, now we will use a darker ink tone to add on the little dots around the center. So it's all about contrast. The little dot standing out and bring the flower to life. Remember, each dot is a stroke. Take your time. Some are bigger, some of them are smaller. And breathe and enjoy the flower is taking shape. So we randomly follows the outside of the stamens and add small dots. With the dots, we can see the flower now. It's like a young lady start to show her face and her face expressions. Each small dot is an actual stroke. Can you see how my brush moves? It has its own life journey. Some of them are bigger, some are smaller. When we continue breathe in and out, we don't have to worry about the time. We just enjoy breathing and drawing dots. And enjoy the beauty. The flowers start to taking shape. And don't forget the flowers facing back, so we can see some of the dots at the edge. If you next time look at the flower, no matter it's a cherry or plum blossom, look around, choose different angles, and see can you find the evidence in nature that we use in painting. I will guarantee you will find something interesting and something that you have never noticed before. Now I'm going to do some water, so the branch is dipping into the water and coming out. So for painting water and background wash, I will recommend you use those soft brush, slightly bigger size with soft hair. To wash the background, we need to make the ink tones first. So I want it to be light. So start with light. When the ink tone is lighter, you can add darker ink tones later if you need. However, in ink painting, because the ink is permanent, so it's hard to do the reverse. So we will always apply light first, and then you can add the darker ones. It's quite light. So we'll use flat strokes. There are more details when the branch touching the water to showing there's some movement. Maybe the branches is moved by wind, so the water has some movement too. Always follow a curved movement, like an S shape, to show the water, and that's how it moves. Now we have the first layer. We can add some darker tones now. I hope you have enjoyed this process and maybe try it by yourself. Please feel free to ask questions or leave a comment below. I will try my best to answer.